Thank you. My favorite's the garza. My mom says that too. Well, I was only here for the food, but then they're like, "Oh, make a speech and be the best man." So I prepared a little something. Can I just have everybody stand up for a second and just let's give it a round of applause? You know, just this day is just great. You know, it's awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Awesome. You can be seated. Now I can say I got a standing ovation for my speech. Am I right? Yeah. All right. So I completely copied this speech from another guy on YouTube. Just bear with me. So when I heard Jack and Marissa were getting married, I was in awe. It was just a great... No, I'm just kidding. A lot of best man speeches are, it's always about roasting the husband and the groom and just, just making fun of him. But I wanted to go a different route this night. So I wanted to talk more about the admirable qualities of Michael and just everything that makes him him. Yeah, no, I got nothing. So we're going to go with the roasting tonight. No, I've known Michael for a long time now, about 22 years, just going on. I don't remember much of that day when we first met. I was kind of going through a lot, but I knew it was the greatest day of his life. So most of you know that, I almost sent a text. Most of you know that brothers fight, and with every brother, there's going to be some fights, and we have had our fair share of fights, I must say. One of the ones that comes to mind is, I guess you could say is just because of how I am and how I'm conducted. I'm more calm, collective, just cool kind of a guy. And Michael, who's really more haughty and just mean, all right, about himself, is just, he's the one who normally starts the fights. So going into this story, I was playing piano peacefully, just shooting some melodies out into the unknown. Mom and Dad weren't home, so, we were just kind of hanging around. Oh, we got a drink delivery. We appreciate your ministry, sir. All right. So I was sitting on the piano bench just playing away, and then all of a sudden, Michael and I were big into airsofting when we were little, and just as a real man should, play in his underwear, I was. And as I was just kind of going along, all of a sudden I feel this sting in the back of my butt, and I turn around, I was like, ah! And I look at Michael, and he's at the front of the gun, just like, yeah. And I was okay. So I ran to my room just because I'm not one to get revenge, but I did that day. I've been delivered from that, but I grabbed my gun, I loaded it full of the plastic BBs that are to be, and with the way that my house is surrounded, Michael was in the garage and I was in the living room, so there's a little wall that's kind of dividing that area. Follow with me here. And I reached my arm around. I got him in my sights right when he comes through that garage door. He's mine. I was gonna get him in the chi-chi or something like that. No, when I pulled that trigger, I ran because I knew he was gonna beat me already. Right as I pulled that trigger, I pulled the trigger. The bullet goes right into his eye, right there. The scariest moment of my life. He started crying right away, and I was like, whatever, dude. Like, you shot me in the butt. Yeah, I only shot you in, like, the chest. No, I shot him in the eye, and I was crying the rest of the night. But he forgave me for that eventually. And I guess because of the fights that we've had, that makes forgiveness easier to just come about, Maybe some relationships in here, the more you fight, the more you can forgive. I'm giving out advice here. Take it or leave it, but it's whatever. It's gold. I'm going to go back to my notes. I'm kidding. Michael's an amazing brother. I love him so much. I've looked up to him for up until I was about 16. Then I passed him up, and then I was taller than him. It was great. Not that much though, because we're Mexican. So now, just when Leanndra first came into the picture, it was the craziest thing. I remember too, because we were in Michael's. We're just pimping in Michael's Honda Civic 2008, and it was that day we were coming home from youth group, and no, we actually were, I promise you. And so as he's driving home, he's like, you know what, dude? And he turned on the music for it, so I knew he was getting serious. He's like, I think I kind of like Leanndra. And I was like, what? And it wasn't anything bad against Leanndra. I had never heard her talk. And I was like, I was so confused. I was like, wait, why? He's like, I don't know. She's so great. I feel like I can get along with her. And, she's kind of shy, so it's cute. And I was like, all right, okay, I can get with that. And then, so fast forward to the first time that they were hanging out. Leanndra came over because she wanted to learn how to play guitar. How are those guitar lessons going? Can you play us a song? No, I'm just kidding. I knew from the beginning that this was a sham. I want to learn how to play guitar. No, you didn't. So they're having the guitar lesson in the front living room, and I'm in the back just playing. I was reading my Bible, as most young men do. And as I was finishing up, I hear Leanndra, saying goodbye to Michael and bye to my mom and dad and everything. And then as Michael, gives her a side hug because they were pre-dating. Whose side hugs are that's where it's at. And so as he closes the door, he says to my mom, "Oh my God, I'm sweating!" I thought that was the funniest thing. Michael was just so nervous, but I think that's what made it all more the real kind of feeling that it is when you first meet that one that you want to spend the rest of your life with. I might cry. So. Thank you. It feels so nice to hear you say that. So anyway, but it was funny. From then on, we just we all kind of. I would like to say actually that I have been the most loyal third wheel for the years that have been 9 years of this relationship. I have been faithful. I think I'm the one who needs a round of applause. No, I'm kidding. But if that's a testament to my faith, no, stop. Come on, it's not about me. So no, but from then on, it was great going to Warped Tour, being the emo kids that we were, listening to the Christian punk bands that Mom. And it was just you see the love kind of grow and grow in both of them, and it was honestly amazing to watch. Being the third wheel, I was able to witness it all. But then the greatest moment was hearing about Leanndra's side of how she was liking Michael, was how she had liked him for a long, long time, actually, and she never said a word. It's Leanndra. Never said a thing, so it might have taken a little longer, but it was, I actually cried. I'm not much of a crier. I'm lying. I cried when Michael told me that he said she had liked him for a long, long time, and I was like, no way. I was like, why were you wasting your time? Like, come on, let's get to it. No, then they had a couple other years ahead of them. So anyway, I just wanted to wrap this up and just say, hey, you guys are awesome. I love my brother to death, and Leanndra, you have really bad taste in men, but you got him now, and he is yours. I'm just kidding. But even though you've been around the family, for a long time, oh my God. Come on, Willie, what's going on back there? Let's keep it together. I'm almost done. So even though, you're my sister today, it feels like you've been a part of the family for a long time. But hey, you guys are great. He's yours now. Maybe I can be the favorite child now. But so let's all raise our glasses and give a toast to Michael and Leanndra. Michael, remember, God is always watching, and so is Mom, okay? All right, to Michael and Leanndra.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Daniel Garza. Next, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Monique Coronado. Por favor, un gran aplauso. Monique, the floor is yours.
Testing.
Oh, yes, it's testing.
Okay, so...
Very close, Monique, very close, like this.
I'm Mary. I'm Mary.
Mary?
Okay, yeah. There's two of us.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary
right here,
Mina.
right there's at the chin.
Well,
right there. All right, I got it. Okay, so I'm Mary. I'm the matron of honor.
Thank you.
I'm Monique. I'm the maid of honor.
Yeah, there's two of us, yes. So we are technically Leanndra's cousins, but really we are her sisters.
We feel so honored and blessed to be part of our Pork Chops special day.
Oh, what's that? I feel like they want to know why we call her Pork Chop.
I think you should give the people what they want.
That's our motto.
Okay. It all started, I'd say about maybe 20 years ago. I used to babysit Leanndra when she was little during the summer. So, being bored one day at home, we decided to play a game and give each other nicknames.
Leanndra and Monique lovingly named me Oswald. Thank you again for that.
I was named Mouth. Like the Goonies, just for the record.
Yeah, mine was after a whale, a cartoon whale. Just saying, Nick Jr. It's real. You can Google it. I'm just saying. That's out there. And we decided together that Pork Chop was going to be her name. Does anybody remember the cartoon Doug? Yes? Okay. So the little dog, Pork Chop, that's why we named her Leanndra. Mind you, bored, Nickelodeon was on, so that's what we went with.
Little did we know that one of those boring summer day games that we had would turn into lifelong nicknames. It has been an amazing journey witnessing our Pork Chop grow into such a beautiful, talented, and intelligent woman. She inspires us both with her accomplishments, kindness, and faith. We couldn't have asked for a better little sister, someone who has made some amazing choices in her life.
Speaking of one of those choices, Michael, when Leanndra first told us about you, we only knew you as a boy from church that she had a crush on. So she told us. She wasn't quiet about it. She told us. So we knew. We knew. So I'm just saying. When we met you for this first time, I want to say it was like Thanksgiving maybe? I think it was Thanksgiving. We instantly knew that you were the one for her. It was instantaneous. There's this running joke that our Nino Paul actually has in the family. So everyone knows, obviously, that Leanndra is not the loudest person. No, she is not. So every time, our little Lily would be sitting there quietly, just minding her business while the 12 of us were screaming, trying to get our opinions heard. My Nino Paul would single her out and say, "Lily, you're talking too much." Luckily, Michael, you bring out the goofy, funny, outgoing side of her that only very few of us have had the privilege of witnessing. And so, as soon as we seen that, we knew she was a goner.
Together, you both balance each other out in the perfect way.
The faith and devotion you have to our amazing God is inspiring. Okay, and the love you have for each other can be seen from miles away. Okay. Whew, okay. So at this time, we would like to invite you, Michael, to our very exclusive nickname club. Oh boy. Don't worry. Don't worry, we've already chosen a name since you are so well suited for each other. Like these two names will be. Michael, will you be the applesauce to our pork chop? By the way, folks, that's not a question. That's already happening. That's not a question. Okay.
So if you could all please raise your glasses again to pork chop and applesauce. We wish you both a lifetime of love and happiness.
We love you guys. Pork chop to pork chop and applesauce. To pork chop and applesauce. Who's next?
Willie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mary and Monique. I believe at this time it's the Alejos. Center dance floor is fine. Yeah, that's good. Center dance floor.
This is the place I didn't want to be, was in the center. Anyway. Yeah, I know. It's been a long day. Called a few people on this one. Anyway, here it goes. To my daughter Leanndra, who I love so much. I am so blessed to have a wonderful daughter like you. As a father, you made it easy for me to raise you because you were such a good child. and that's not a lie. When I learned that I had cancer, all I can think about was getting well so I could be here for you. You were the driving force to me always to push forward through every chemo treatment. Because I wanted to watch you walk down that aisle and grow up someday. I messed it up, so, at least it relaxed me. I will always remember the valuable time we spent together, the fun memories of trying to comb your hair when you were first growing up. It never came out very well. Teaching you how to drive, going to your badminton games in high school, that was fun. Dance recitals, youth group events, that was a blast too. That's where we both got to know God really, really well. And going to the movies while Mom was at work so we could watch what we wanted to watch. You always have been patient and kind-hearted, gracious, responsible, optimistic, respectful, and courageous. Now that you are married, these traits will be added to the foundation of your marriage. Remember, always make time for the small things in life, with your new husband and your future family. Now for Michael. When I first met you, I knew that you were the one my daughter was going to marry. I could not have picked any more perfect match for Leanndra. The day that I realized that you were a brave and courageous man, we had just left the gun range, and you asked for my daughter's hand in marriage. By the way, I paid for the meal. Today, I have received a special gift by gaining a son. You are the man who has the responsibility of taking care of my precious daughter, protect her and care for her as I have. My wife and I would like to thank you, formally welcome into our family with open arms, and we want to thank you, your family, for their love and support. As a husband and wife, always let each other know how much you love and care for each other. Learn the art of compromise, communicate, don't hold any grudges, and work through your differences. We want you to know that we are always here for both of you. We pray for God's blessings over you. We love you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Alejo. At this time, Mr. Ramsey and Mrs. Ana Garza, por favor, a frente, al centro del piso.
Woo. Wow. How do you follow that? Woo. My goodness. We forgot our notes. This is going to be quick because our battery's almost dead on our phone, okay? No, thank you, everybody, for coming and participating in tonight. This is a very special day for all of us. Thank you, Raul and Christina, for you really made us feel a part of this whole thing all along the way. And you guys did a great job on raising her. Thank you for having her, too. Michael thanks you, too. Anyhow, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, we're the parents of Michael, so we're the parents of the groom. In case you're wondering if we're brother or sister or something, we're not. We're the actual parents. We're the parents. So, can you zoom that in for me? I didn't bring the cheaters. So, I gotta have notes because I'll get in trouble. I can't flow as smooth as Daniel like that and just go. I need notes to kind of keep me on track. Okay. So, Michael, Mom, and I are so happy for you today and proud of you. You have always been a smart, kind-hearted, sweet-spirited, and loving person. Growing up, we've known you've made it a point to make God first in your life. And we believe you'll continue to do that for you and Leanndra. We believe you have built a solid foundation for your marriage and your future family, putting yourself through Maximize Manhood at the church and Financial Peace University. We have no doubt you have all the tools to be a successful husband and future father.
Leanndra, you look so beautiful. You're such a sweet, loving, giving, and caring person. And she sings amazing too, guys. We are so glad that you have officially joined our family of a girl.
That's right.
It's a girl. Since Michael was a young boy, we have always prayed for the woman that one day would become his wife. And our prayer was that she would love God first with all of her heart. And I believe God has you for Michael because of our prayers. They're specific prayers that we just wanted his will and you for his wife. You both have the same heart. You both love helping people. You love music, photography, art, and so much more. You are an amazing couple, best friends, and now husband and wife. So we believe you both have started on a solid foundation.
Sorry, tell you, the battery's almost dead.
I leave you with this. Matthew 6:33 says, "But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you."
So congratulations to you both. We're so proud of both you. So if everybody raise your glass. To the new couple, Michael and Leanndra Garza.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Garza, let's give them a big, big round of applause, please. First. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the bride and groom are going to be taking sunset pictures.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, our bride. Yes, Michael.
Can we say something? Sorry.
You have a few words, my friend.
Just a couple words.
Yes, sir.
If I can say a couple words.
Ever so closely with the mic.
I don't
They
cry
want to
ever.
hear you, Michael.
Well, first of all, we just wanted to thank you guys so much for being able to be here. You guys have been a very big part of our lives, very integral. And we just thank you all for being able to come out and share this special moment with us. Ooh, okay. All right, I'm going to let Leanne say a couple things.
I mean, we've had people come from far and wide. We have family from Nashville, family from Seattle, from LA, all distances, and that just means so much to me and Michael both. That you would go that distance for us and be there on our special day. Oh, God.
We don't ever cry.
We're not emotional at all.
No.
But I'm just so touched. There's really no words to express how grateful I am for each of you and all the effort that was put in to make this happen in the first place. From my mom and Mrs. Garza, there's been so much time and countless hours making all kinds of stuff and getting things ready for the wedding. And I'm just so grateful that while I was away at school that they took on the responsibility to put in all that effort to make this so beautiful. And I love everything about it, and I'm just grateful. So we love you all, and thank you.
I do want to highlight one more thing, especially for mom and dad. Hey, I got to call you that now. For real. Even though I've been calling you that since we got engaged. We really want to thank you for this whole thing, for paying for everything here. I can't imagine how we could have had something more beautiful with someone so beautiful. Hey. But thank you guys for everything that you guys have done, everything financially, emotionally, spiritually for us in our lives. So we just wanted to thank you guys.
All right. All right, thank you, Michael and Leanndra. At this time, I believe our photographers are going to be making their